no money finders, enriching lives of people we touch. 10 skills that are hard to learn but will pay off forever. There is no instruction manual for life. Most of us fumble our way through life, ups and downs, learning things as we go along. The best things in life may be free, but that doesn't mean they won't take time, sweat, and perseverance to acquire. That's especially the case when it comes to learning important life skills. That's why it's useful to pose the question, what are the hardest and most useful skills to learn? Please consider subscribing and like this video to support this channel. Here are the 10 of the most difficult to learn skills. Number 10. Knowing when to shut up and actually doing it. Keeping your thoughts to yourself when you are agitated is one of the most valuable skills to learn, and of course one of the most hardest. Knowing when to keep your thoughts to yourself or to perhaps adjust the delivery of what you are trying to say will ensure you minimize conflict in your life and lead to more positive relationships. It's human nature to want to prove that you are right, but it's rarely effective. In conflict, unchecked emotion may make you dig your heels in and fight the kind of battle that can leave you and relationships severely damaged. When you respond to emotions, you are able to choose your battles wisely and only stand your ground when the time is right. The vast majority of the time, that means biting your tongue. Number 9. Staying in the moment. Living in the present moment is a term tossed around a lot of these days. But you probably have no idea what it really means to live in the present. Be focused whatever you are doing. To ease feelings of stress and anxieties, try not to dwell on what has passed, what have been, and try not to fret over what might happen in the future. Keep your attention on what is actually happening now. Number 8. Minding your business. If no one has asked for your advice, it's probably unwanted and wise to keep it to yourself. Sticking your nose into other people's work isn't helpful and waste of time. Have no right to put forth your 2 or 4 cents even if you are the last righteous man standing. Besides it, it's impossible to even know the whole story. It's so easy to assume you understand the like situation, when in fact you don't have all the facts. If something doesn't affect you directly, best stay out of it. Number 7. Mastering your sleep. There are so many prescribed sleep hacks out there. It's often hard to keep track. But regardless of what you choose, establishing a ritual can help ensure you have restful nights. Without sleep, you can't perform optimally. Learning to get high quality sleep on a regular basis is a difficult skill to master, but it pays massive dividends the next day. Number 6. Asking for help. It's hard to ask for help because no one wants to look incompetent, but sooner or later everyone finds themselves in a position where they can't cope without some help. Asking for help doesn't mean you're weak and incompetent. Asking for advice is actually well received and makes you look lot less capable. By asking for advice, you acknowledge the other person's intelligence or expertise, which makes them feel good. Number 5. Consistency. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit, as told. This could well be the key to every area of your life. Rather than trying to achieve perfection, focus on trying to achieve consistency. Whether you're trying a new exercise routine or working on an important project, consistency is vital to maintaining any kind of success. People often stop working hard when they reach the top, but to maintain that top position, you need to work harder and be more consistent in your work. Number 4. Listening. Listen with curiosity. Speak with honesty. Act with integrity. The greatest problem with communication is we don't listen to understand. We listen to reply. When we listen with curiosity, we don't listen with the intent to reply. We listen for what's behind the words. This one should be easy if we are not talking. We are listening, right? Well, not exactly. A lot of time we think we are listening, but we are actually planning what we are going to say next. True listening means focusing solely on what the other person is saying. It's about understanding, not rebuttal or input. Learning how to suspend judgment and focus on understanding the other person's input is one of the most important skills you can develop. One tip for active listening is repeating back what you have heard to the other person. It makes things so much easier when everyone is on the same page. Number 3, positive self talk. Consistent positive self talk is unquestionable, one of the greatest gifts to one's subconscious mind. Edmund Biaka. Positive thinking doesn't mean that you ignore reality, but live with your head in the clouds. Positive thinking just means that you approach the less pleasant aspects of life in a more positive and productive way. By reducing negative self-talk, you improve your self-confidence and performance, better control your emotions and actions, and reduce stress and therefore risk of cardiovascular diseases. Whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you are right. Henry Ford. Number 2, empathy. Empathy is the ability to feel what others feel. It's what makes good sales and service people truly great. Empathy works as a team spirit, motivating people to try harder. It drives us to push beyond our own empathy, to go bigger and do the right things. Number 1, time management. Mastering time management pays dividends in both your work and personal lives. Without proper time management, you cannot meet your personal daily goals or finish your work on time, resulting in a life filled with stress. How many times have you left work at the end of the day, only to realize that you didn't move the important things along even 1 inch? Learning to manage your time effectively frees you up to perform at your absolute highest level, and it does so every single day of your life. You are a true money finder. Thank you for staying tuned. Here is your bonus. Honesty with yourself. This is surprisingly difficult to do. So much of what we tell ourselves about ourselves are lies, which explains why most people don't really know themselves. But if you cultivate the habit to be brutally honest with yourself, the rewards will be personal integrity and respect from others, both currencies that will take you far in life. Research shows that lifelong learning pays dividends beyond the skills you acquire. Never stop learning. How do you keep the learning alive? Please share your thoughts in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Find us on all social media networks. Until next time, goodbye.